Hi everyone, this is Emmy, and today I'm going to show you how to make a screen print. And I'm the type of crafter who wants to be involved in everything crafty, and I can't spend money to buy supplies in every type of craft that I'd like to, so I usually try to find an inexpensive way of doing it. And today I'm going to show you my trick on making a silk screen for almost nothing, and we'll see how you like it. So let's get started. To make this screen, we're going to use a little bit of curtain material, just like that type of material. And you're going to need a paintbrush, and this one is just a round brush. I just find that the paint flows better from these. So here's my curtain material. This one is pink. And you're going to need a picture frame, and you're going to remove the glass and whatever's in it. And I have one that I've done here. And here's the one that I have prepared. So to make your screen, you would wrap your fabric around the frame and staple it all the way around. But I always like to give you the cheapest, easiest way that you can make something. So I've gone ahead and just made a frame with some cardboard left over from a coffee percolator. So I took a large square with a razor knife. I cut out the center. Then I used this piece from the center to cut more strips to reinforce my outside frame. So now we're going to attach the screen to the frame. And to do this properly so that you have your fabric stretched, we're going to use the same methods that an upholsterer uses. And they go from directly across in the center of each bar. And then we're going to do the same thing here, the center. And we're going to pull as tightly as we can. Then we'll move to each side. So we're just going to put a staple here and here. Now that we have those stabilized, we can come on the opposite side and pull them tightly and staple. Pull it tightly and staple. We're going to do the same thing along this side. We're just going to staple it. And now we can pull this side tightly and staple. So we have a good tight screen. So now we're going to work on the corners. So at each corner, we're just going to pull it tightly, and then we're going to fold this over and fold that over and staple. And we're going to do that at each corner. Now we're going to cut off the excess. So I'm just going to trim the excess fabric off. Now we're ready to put the image on the screen. Take two pencils so that you can elevate your screen off your surface. Place one pencil under each end. To paint your image on, you're either going to need some fabric paint, which you can purchase at any craft department, or just some Crafter's metallic paint. I'm going to use the metallic paint. And now this is the complete opposite as what you would usually do for a silk screen. We're going to paint our design on. Usually in a silk screen, you leave the design not painted so that the paint will go through, but we're just going to do the negative of that. So I'm just going to freehand something here, and I'm just going to freehand, a little dog. Just like that. And again, I have it elevated so it's not touching the table. I'll give him some little eyelashes. And put in the darkness of his eye. Give him some little ears. And another one over here. And I know they don't have eyebrows, but I'm going to give him some. And he's just going to have a few little spots here beside his nose. And I'm going to print out a message here. I'm not making proper letters. I want it to look handmade. And you can just do whatever you like. And I think I'll put a couple of little hearts right above him. There's one. And two. And three. Now that's all there is to doing our screen. So now we're going to let that dry. Now when it comes to the ink or the paint that you use to stamp your image, you're going to want to use something that's going to be washable. And I'm just going to use this acrylic paint from the craft store, which I have already mixed textile medium in with. You can buy textile medium at all the stores that sell these craft paints. It will say textile medium on it, and you just mix it according to the directions, and it turns any paint into a textile paint. So on for a scraper, if you're going to do hundreds of these, you might have to find yourself a plastic scraper. But for today, I'm just going to use this piece of cardboard just to show you. So I'm going to place my paint right here where I have my tape. And I'm going to place my cardboard down, and I'm going to scrape it across. Now I don't have enough, so I'm just going to put more right here on my scraper, and I'm going to scrape it across. Now you want to make sure that your screen doesn't shift. Just keep putting on your paint as much as you need. And I can see we need a little bit more over here. I don't want a straight image. I don't mind that it's like this. So I'm just going to apply some more of this paint. And it doesn't matter to me that I have an uneven edge. I kind of like that. So then you're going to lift your screen. So just hold on to it and lift it straight up. And there's your screen print.